Right, right.
the daily
I
economic
understand.
budget.
Right.
What is the answer?
The
The
answer is
best answer, what would
the
be?
best answer is what you put in your heart. Then that time it doesn't matter where your body is. Okay? Because if your heart, you're not putting Allah and His Prophet, and you're not putting the awliya Allah in your heart, then that time you can be sitting in the tomb. It's not going to change you. You can be sitting in the dargah 24/7. It's not going to change you. But if the answer, if you have Allah and His Prophet, you have the love of the awliya Allah, you're taking their sohbat, you're taking the teachings, and you're applying it into your life. But you are living 6 hours away, 10 hours away, countries away, thousands of miles away, but your heart is there. It doesn't matter at that time, because that awliya Allah is strong enough to reach to you, remote control, and to guide you, and to give you what is necessary, and to make you to rise in your station, for you to understand your own spiritual station. It doesn't have to be there physically. Our way is also the OIC way. And it is not through the physical way. Both. If you're able to come, come. If you're able to come once a month, come once a month. If you're able to come once a year, come once a year. Because we all make trips everywhere. We all make trips to here or there for the dunya. But for the dargah, we should also be able to make that. It is not to say now everyone is going to drop whatever you're doing and to come live in the mountain. No, it is not. That is not the answer. The Shaykh, that time, like what we said, he's able to balance things. Maybe for some people, he says, you stay where you are. You're going to do what more important than all of this is to work in the way of Allah and to bring Islam to people, to pull people who are sincere. Where you are right now, that is, for right now, that is what is important to you. And that person will feel, okay, now I don't have to change, because what are you going to do? You're going to change everything. You can come to the dargah. What are you going to offer? What are you going to give? What are you going to gain? If your heart is not there, we see some people too. Shaykh Effendi is saying, don't come to the dargah. They want to. No, I really want to. I want to give up everything. You're not ready yet. Don't come. No, I want it. They disobey. They come. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. They feel bored because it's not easy. You're living in that situation then. You're living under the correct guidance. 24 hours of the Shaykh is going to knock you wall to wall. It's a pressure cooker. Definitely, your ego is going to get hammered. But your ego is going to get hammered. What is going to happen then? They're going to polish you. They're going to remove all that rust, and you'll come out beautiful. But it's going to hurt, definitely, because all that rust has to be removed now with something hard, something sharp. But the end, you're going to discover yourself, and you discover the beauty that Allah has put in us. Some, they refuse to listen. They come, they got bored, and they left. They quit. That is not the way. What is best? Now the Shaykh is going to look at individually, and he's going to say, your heart is with us. Come every now and again if you're able to. Now we can use the technology. Connect yourself through that. And stay where you are. Live simple. The most important thing is to apply what the sohbet is. To apply to our daily lives. Then once you're doing that, it doesn't matter where you are. But after a while too, you'll understand, you start to feel the squeeze a little bit. Yes, you're living, you're applying, then you start to understand a little bit more and more and more. The world will become tighter and tighter for you. Your world will get smaller and smaller too. It has to be. Then that is the time. After a certain while, then you'll say, now is the time for me to make the hijrat. Like what Holy Prophet ﷺ did, all the Sahaba Kirams did. And understand that even the Muslims, the early Muslims, none of them stayed put. All of them, especially after the first few 100 years, they all spread out. They all left their comfortable surroundings, and they go to surroundings that are harsh, that are different, that is alien to them, not for dunya, but to bring the light of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. So if we have that understanding, we say, maybe I don't know when it's going to happen. Maybe in 1 year, maybe in 10 years, maybe in 50 years, maybe never. But I'm not going to be opposed to that. I'm going to put it in my heart, whatever Allah wants. That's the time when Allah is saying, you take 1 step to me, I will take 10 steps to you. You make that sincere hope, sincere intention, then Allah will open the way. Then maybe the situation will come. Some of our brothers here, if it's up to Osman, he's going to drop everything and come. But we said, no. The work now to reach to other people is here. Now, the whole purpose of the Shaykh is to reach to people. But he does not have to do it physically. He can reach it through different people. That is what is called khilafat too. No? That is what is called wilayat. That is what is called delegation of power and help. So people now, he's doing the work. So more blessings will come to him. More blessings will come to those ones who are doing that. Because now they're not doing it for their own sake, for their own purpose, to make the world better. They are doing it looking for other people and to make their lives to become better. Maybe you're never going to collect people. Maybe you're going to collect one. Maybe you're going to collect 100. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that time. Because the sincere intention is there. And when the time comes, easily, the awliya Allah, they can make you to speak and you'll be able to reach thousands of people. It's very easy for them. It may seem impossible for us. It's nothing to them. So, if you're able to come, come. But always be in consultation. In our way, you must always consult. I say, maybe it's not the time. No, you're going to help to bring people to come to an awakening station where you are. It's much better. Maybe your own community, your own people, you have to serve them. Now that you've understood the light, now you have to bring the light to them now. You cannot just keep it to yourself. Inshallah.